next community conversation, we're joined by Eric Ward with UVA Athletics. He's sitting down with Steve.
Fans obviously still basking in the glow of that big win last Friday, and we'll get to football, but let's start with some of the other ranked programs on grounds, and that includes men's soccer.
Yeah, men's soccer is up to number 16 in the polls. They've had a really nice run here. They have some really big home games coming up. Took care of business last night against a feisty Milwaukee team, and they're on the road this weekend at NC State. It's a Sunday night matchup. NC State's the number 2 team in the country, so a good resume opportunity for the Who's on the road this weekend. Speaking of the number 2 team in the country, field hockey, the UVA squad, number 2 in the country. Yeah, jumped up a spot, so they are now second ranked, and they are, of course, undefeated on the season, which is just really spectacular for them now that we're kind of in the second half of the season, definitely in the heart of conference play. So big weekend on deck, hosting Duke tomorrow in the Blue Turf Field. Admission is free. For those of you who don't know, Blue Turf Field is right over by JPJ, and it's a really cool sport if you've never checked it out. Volleyball with 2 big matches in 3 days. Yeah, Boston College and Syracuse coming to town, ACC travel partners, so kind of in that stretch of the season. And so last weekend they played at JPJ, 2 great matches, great teams coming in Stanford and Cal. Unfortunately, did not get the wins in those. Opportunity to kind of get back in the win column this weekend. These matches will be at the Aquatics and Fitness Center, which is right across the street from Scott Stadium, and they've played some really good competition. So now is a chance to kind of pick up some wins, and hopefully we can get some good crowds and get some wins this weekend. Women's soccer ranked number 1 in the country. Oh yeah, and they have Virginia Tech Saturday night. Yeah, I think Steve's pretty fired up about this team. He's really built a great program over many years in Charlottesville, and this team has really come together. I mean, still have only given up a couple goals on the whole season, and 10 matches in or so. A big matchup with the Hokies always is, and looking forward. They're expecting a huge crowd in Klockner Stadium on Saturday night. Just the way the team's playing and some of the resources they put into this one, and of course, football was on the road this weekend, 3:30 kick, and so opportunity to watch that maybe, and then go to the game Saturday night in Klockner. Why not double dip, right? Yeah, it is free. It's free admission this year, so it's really cool, and I think it'll be a great crowd Saturday night. Obviously, a great win over Florida State, upsetting the number 8 team in the country. But there's no time to rest as UVA travels to Louisville for what should be a tough test. Yeah, and we've played really great games the last 5 years against Louisville. I mean, the 2 teams have gone back and forth. It always comes down, it seems like, to the last possession. Louisville is a team that's flirted with the rankings throughout the year. I think last year they were a 9-win team, so they're really good. And obviously, it's a big road test for us. I will say one thing off the field. Louisville is going to be honoring Paris Jones, who 2 years ago had a really serious injury on the football field, and he actually got healed there. He ended up getting a graduate degree from Louisville, so a really cool thing off the field for the 2 programs. But certainly between the lines, it'll be a feisty competition and a really big one for the Who's trying to finish strong here. I know Coach Elliott's hoping that maybe Paris Jones can come speak to the team at some point. No, for sure. And I mean, it's a very inspirational story, but a very big game. All right, Eric, good seeing you. You too, Steve. Aaron?